In the last All Out show, me and Justin Hunt talk about the alleged plagiarism of Childish Gambino stealing songs. The fact that it's plagiarized, this isn't like him stealing a song about selling dope. This is him stealing a song about like fucking oppression and what's wrong with America, how we need to change things, the ills of America.
I'm not going to go as far as saying he stole it, but, you know, it looks like someone definitely borrowed from this kid. But I kind of think that makes the song better.
Yeah.
Like, that really is America.
And take it to the next level. America, you got to break bread.
Yeah, you got to break bread.
Michigan boy Ryder took an ass whooping in our Hate It or Love It.
I want to take a shit. That shit was really whack. So I say that I hate it. You need a new track. Hey, buddy. Try again, man. Try a fucking again. That shit ain't gonna work no well. My grandma wouldn't even listen to that, and she deaf.
And now here's another episode of the All Out Show. What's up, y'all? How y'all doing out there? Well, there we go. Yo, cuz. Yo. Wednesday, baby. You halfway through the week, baby. How you doing, my baby? You know, I did yesterday. I had that tummy ache forever. I had sex. It's been so fucking long. Been like damn near a month since I had some sex. Had some sexing. So that was pretty neat. That was pretty neato. But I think the problem is I've been watching so much crazy porn that like just regular sex wasn't enough for me. I just want to get really disgusting. Next girl I'm sleeping with, we're gonna get disgusting. It's gonna be fucking gross.
How gross is gross?
I don't know. It's gonna be soul searching gross. It's gonna be like, what have I become? Gross. That's what I want. Still got it though. Mean stroke. Stroke is still there. Stroke's still there, John.
Glad to hear that.
Did you ever use the little dick pills?
Yeah, I burned through them all.
Just jerking off?
No.
Oh,
no, because I was...
Who are you fucking?
Well, no, I doubled up a couple times accidentally, so I burned through...
You took 2?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, and then...
That's a lot. Did that fuck up? You must have been hard for a minute.
Oh, yeah. It seemed to last for days.
Yeah, it should fucking stays with you.
There's even a condition, but I didn't get that. So,
who'd you smash?
Well, there was that lady from Tunisia.
Oh, yeah, the Tunisian.
Right. And then, so, I've been drinking, and so I said, well, one is going to do it. It'll be great. And then, so, that was a mistake.
You beat the brakes off the pussy?
Sure.
Sure.
Well, no, yes. She seemed very happy.
Sure, I beat the brakes off that.
She did not complain. Although I wouldn't have understood her anymore.
Put it on her fucking Tunisian ass. Had her yelling, Allah.
But I will need some more.
Gave her that dick. She was like, Allahu Akbar, man. Fuck yeah, bro. Give it to me, Majnoon.
I actually texted that lady not too long ago. She responded.
Did she? Look at that. See, look at you, man.
Even a little kissing
little
emoji.
Kissy emoji. Look at you, John.
Come on.
She was cute. She was bad. John gets good looking girls for how fucking like just how you look, you know what I mean?
Hey, it always surprises me too.
I'm always surprised. You showed me a picture of the Tunisian. She was like fucking, she was pretty good looking, bro. Since we're talking about dicks, did you get when is the doctor calling in? When is that dick doctor lady calling in?
So we can do it soon.
I would like to, this is...
Okay, I'll look at the schedule.
Why do I ask for things and then you just be like, yeah, and then it just, sometimes it happens, other times it doesn't. Like, I'm not going to shit on you all the way because you really, what was it, Monday's show? You literally got a girl to call from jail that fucks dogs. So it's like, I'm not going to knock you, dude. Like, you got a girl to call from jail who fucks dogs. That's awesome. That's a get. Like, as far as production goes, here, I'm gonna turn off the music, man. I'm slow clapping you, bro.
I appreciate
slow
that.
clapping you, man. You did it, man. Drinks dog pee, fucks dogs, calls from jail. You did it.
I think she may have gotten in trouble for that.
Now get the goddamn dick doctor on here so we can fucking talk to her, man.
I thought about that again this morning when you mentioned it, so...
Yeah.
No.
You think I just be saying shit just to be saying shit?
No, but so we're all gonna send this lady shots of our dicks.
Yeah, with the measuring tape next to it. You gotta go get yourself a tape measure.
Right. A clear one, according to the instructions. That's helpful for some reason.
I don't got a clear one. All I got is the ones that they use at the fucking tailors. Just know if you're in my house and you grab that the tailor dick measure or the tailor measure, I've measured my dick with that shit. That thing has touched my penis. And you measure from the back, right? The bottom?
Yes, you have to really get in there, as they put it.
Can you please have her for the first break for tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll see if she's available. I mean, she's very friendly. She's open. She wants people to send their dicks in, so she's looking for this kind of attention.
Yeah, that's why I'm surprised that you didn't have her for today.
But tomorrow's another
Seems how
day.
I asked yesterday.
I'm sure we can
Are
fit
you
it in.
passive aggressive? Do you just do things like this just to fuck with me?
Not really. No, that is not even close to being true.
What do you think about? Like, I wonder what goes in. When you think, is it cartoons? Do you think in like cartoons? Your brain?
I don't know. Probably not.
I wonder what goes on in that head of yours.
At times it's a little chaotic. Try to quiet the noise a little bit.
This is what I want you to do. Just when you go home, write on your 5 o'clock gin bottle, call the fucking dick doctor.
Got it.
Call her drunk. Hey, babe. Hello, this is John.
Oh, I've made that mistake before.
Hello, this is John. I like this fucking seriously. I'm gonna send you my dick. This isn't hashtag me too. This isn't me too, babe. This is just want to show you who I'm working with. And tell me about myself. Her whole premise, though, is that people with big penises are assholes, which goes directly against the little dick premise. You always see like a guy in a big truck or on a loud motorcycle and think, oh, he's got a little dick. We're not showing each other's size, though. She just gets to see it. I don't need to know about your dick. That's all I'm saying.
I appreciate that.
Tomorrow. Do we got the dog collar?
The shark collar?
Yeah.
Of course we do.
All right, so will you be willing to get shocked
if she can't make it tomorrow? No, I'm not going to get shocked over that. I can't force this lady to talk to us.
Are you willing to get shocked, John?
That's just punishment. I mean, that fucking hurts. That thing, once we dial it up, that actually hurts.
I know. I was thinking of like the bet on Judy to put the shock thing on me to make it fucking more interesting. If I get it wrong,
can I do the shocking?
Yeah.
All right.
Fuck do I care? Recognize that shit, Big Easy. Rich DeMiro's here. Is he here? Is Rich here?
He is
All right,
here.
let's stop bullshitting. My tech guy is here. Fucking Rich DeMiro. He's like legitimate. I don't even know why he comes on my show. He's like on TV and shit. Alex hooked it up. That's why. All right, we got that. What would Jude do? News. Don't go nowhere. It's an all-out show.
You are checking out the All Out Show with Rude Jude on demand. It's Tech Talk, only on the All Out Show.
Shade 45, we got Rich DeMiro. What up, bro?
How's it going?
Fucking awesome.
Same here.
Just dropped a book.
Yeah, you know what that feels like.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
It's 100, what is it, 100?
101 handy tech tips for the iPhone.
I need that shit.
I know you inspired me a little bit last time I was here. I was like,
because how stupid I was with my fucking phone.
No. Just I just wanted to get it in your hands.
We'll talk about that later on, but we're gonna talk about like the heavy shit. We're talking about heavy shit.
Mm-hmm.
Automation. What is going to be automated moving forward? What that means? What jobs are at risk? Do you have a timeline on this as well?
It's happening. It's happening now. There's so many stories that I'm doing on robots, and just the advancements in robotics are so fast these days. Now, I'm not saying they're replacing humans right now, right this second. In some jobs they have. But the amount of stories I do, like let's say, okay, so let's just start with an easy one that I did that got so much publicity. It was a robot that they built that can basically flip hamburgers. So when you think about a very basic job where you start out, a lot of people start out flipping burgers.
Yeah, that was
right?
one of my first jobs.
And did you like that job?
Actually, if I could get paid what I get paid now just to work at McDonald's, I'd do it in a fucking heartbeat.
I would do that too.
I would do it in a fucking heartbeat, man.
But it's greasy, it's dirty, it's hot.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to clean up afterwards. And so these are all the reasons why they want a robot to do this job. And we went into this restaurant. It's called Cali Burger. And, it's a smaller chain.
Okay.
But they basically built this arm that can kind of put the burgers on the grill, flip them over. The person has to put the cheese on and then take the burgers off the grill and put them on the buns. And then the person actually, kind of finishes the burger. So it's kind of like a human working with the robot. But at the same time, this thing can cook way more burgers faster than your average grill cook.
So the argument is automation has been going on for the last, 100 years?
If you look at the cars, like car factories,
assembly line, all that shit. So it's been happening, and humans have been able to integrate themselves within working with these machines, and you see that still happening a bit, right?
Yeah, but the problem is for every one robot, you probably took away 10 jobs. You know what I mean? Like throughout history, that's what's kind of happened, is these robots are replacing multiple people. Yeah. Now, where do those displaced people go? I don't know. You got to find something else to do.
That was a tough one, too, with the fucking burger flipping. That was the whole fucking... Back in the day, a job working fast food was what a teenager would do, or maybe somebody retiree. This is something you do to fill your time, or you're entering the workforce and you're learning how to become a worker.
Exactly.
And now we're seeing motherfuckers where they're trying to make this a career, and they're demanding $15 an hour, and to me, I don't think they deserve it. And they're like, oh, we deserve $15 an hour, and they're like, well, checkmate, motherfucker, because you just got replaced by an iPad, and now we got burger flippers, and I'm seeing less people. You got your money, but there's less people.
Well, and that's the thing. That's how these companies are fighting back. If you look at fast food in general, they are probably on the cutting edge of robotics because they have the most to lose. Look at the margins on a $1 burger. So if they're paying people $15 to flip that burger, it's tough for them. And don't forget, by the way, this is California, so it's an expensive place here. You've got across the country, they can implement this technology as well.
Yeah.
If you look at automated ordering, if you go to a McDonald's, I've already seen this where you've got a touch screen. Now you just replace that person that was taking your order.
Yeah, the one right by my house, there's only one person taking the orders now. There's 4 touch screens, which is just iPads. Just iPads mounted on on a wall. Right. And then you go up there and they give you your fucking food.
And you got one person in the place that used to have 5 or 6.
And I try to go talk to the person, and half the time they're fucking retarded. I'm like, dude, you're a cunt hair away from losing your goddamn job. Get off your fucking phone.
I agree sometimes. I'm sitting there in these places, and I'm like, you realize what's going on here, and you still can't give me good customer service.
Yeah, you still don't give a fuck. It's same with the parking. The people that work at the park, the parking attendants and shit that. They're being replaced. All of these. Do you think that this is kind of a separate issue, but like the forced minimum wage, you're kind of taking it out of, if I'm a business and I'm willing to pay somebody X amount of dollars and that person is willing to work for that amount of dollars, do you think that is really putting pressure on these businesses to move away from hiring people?
Yeah, if you're a business, your number one goal if you're a business is to make money. And if you're a publicly traded company, you're under a lot of pressure to make money. So if you're a big business that's not looking into new ways of new technologies that can make your business more efficient, you've got a problem with your shareholders. And so there are companies out there that, you know, they want to be good, they want to do good, but they'll be left behind because they're not keeping pace with other companies who are. You've got, I mean, look at something like, Toys R Us that just went out of business. They weren't able to keep pace with Amazon that can deliver a toy to my house, same toy for half the price.
Yeah.
And they had to deliver it, by the way. So they had to drive it to me. I didn't even have to go there.
Yeah.
I was just in a bookstore, same thing. You know, it's like the books are half the price on Amazon.
Yeah.
And Amazon has to pay for gas, but they've learned all these other efficiencies along the way. And so these companies, it's not like they want to do this necessarily. You know, it's not like companies hate people. It's just that people are highly inefficient.
I was hollering at my man. He said more brick and mortar places actually had shut down within the last few years than back in 2008. Like,
that's interesting.
Because you got the malls and stuff that are just fucking closing at record paces. You know, like malls are a thing of the past.
They're like trying to reinvigorate them with, like, I heard they're putting like gyms in malls. Yeah. They're trying to make it more like where you go to do things at the mall other than just shop.
Or there's a couple malls out here where they look like ancient, like old Rome or something like that. Like you're walking through like some weird villa or whatever the fuck it is.
And there's the Banana
Republic.
That's
Grove.
Kind of what it feels like.
That's what it is.
Okay. Yeah.
Like they're trying to give you that, like, they're trying to give you like the homey feel.
I felt like a Roman soldier was going to come up and serve me my Cheesecake Factory.
Straight the fuck up, dog. So you got that. You got, automation is coming to, this is, which hits hard because we got a lot of truckers that listen to us.
Mm-hmm.
And, the trucking business, Tesla is working on
the Tesla Semi.
The Tesla Semi.
I mean,
so tell me a bit about that.
So this thing is just insane. Now, you know, Elon Musk is kind of crazy, right?
Yeah.
So this guy will go do anything he can to get this thing on the streets. 0 to 60 in 5 seconds without a load, right? But with a 80,000 pound load, it can go 0 to 60 in 20 seconds. Takes a diesel truck about a minute to do that. Okay, that's number one. It can basically fend off jackknifing. So that, you know, they got safety things in it, so it can't do that. Let's see, what else? Blind spot, like a thing of the past, because they've got these screens and you can see around the entire truck. You've got a center seat, so you're not even on the left or the right in this truck. You actually sit in the center if you're the driver.
So there will still be a human inside of this machine?
Well, for now. Now, and here's the other thing. You can have one human driving the first truck and then a convoy of, I don't know, it doesn't say how many trucks.
That would follow
exactly.
their lead.
And it just follows that one. So you really just need one human driver. Can you imagine seeing that centipede on the freeway? You know, you've got 8 trucks, 8 semis just like within inches of each other, and one person is navigating. Now, here's the thing. The ultimate goal for this would be to have, you know, like we do with those drones, you've got people in you know, military facilities that are driving the drones, flying the drones from inside the little office.
Yeah.
You know, dad goes to work in a warehouse in Arizona. He's flying a drone over in Iraq.
Yeah, he's blowing up motherfuckers from across like a video game.
It's crazy. So this semi, you know, the idea is to have someone driving this thing autonomously from their house.
So that would take, like, that's eliminating like 10 jobs right there.
And good jobs. I mean, trucking industry, you know, it's a lucrative job from what I hear. It's pretty decent.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean,
we need a lot of those people.
You earn your money, but it's good money. 888-742-3345. 888-742-3345. What else is becoming automated?
All right, I'll tell you. I went to a coffee bar up in San Francisco a couple weeks ago, just walking down the street. Automated coffee bar. It's called Cafe X. So you go in there, you order your coffee on a touch screen, little iPad like you said.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, this little robot arm starts, you know, grinding the beans, everything. I mean, it looked like a barista back there. He's like behind glass. and he can make all these coffees, and he, delivers it to you. That was pretty wild, and the coffee wasn't so bad.
What are these people that fucking got sociology degrees gonna do now? Now that they can't fucking serve coffee.
I don't know. He wasn't that nice either. You go to Starbucks and they're really nice to you. This guy didn't say anything. Although they did have one person in there kind of like to talk to you, just to help you because it was so new. So that was a new one. How about pizza? Have you heard of this? Robotic?
No.
So this company up in, again, San Francisco is kind of the hub of all this stuff.
Well, it's tech.
Yeah. And this is what they're building up there. Zoom Pizza. They are building pizza robots. These robots build the pizzas. They kind of spread the sauce on there, the cheese, and then the arms put it on a truck, right? They load up a bunch of pizzas, I think like almost 3 dozen pizzas on a truck. The truck drives around a neighborhood predicting where people are going to order those pizzas and then start cooking the pizzas based on the people's orders and then deliver it right to their house. So I'm talking it's a big truck, like almost like an ice cream truck.
So how long is the wait?
Just a couple minutes, because they're dispatching them to neighborhoods. So let's say you live in like, a section of, Dallas or something. They would just dispatch that truck where it just kind of roams your area. And then it goes back, refuels up with more pizzas, comes back out to the neighborhood. That's a crazy situation.
It's so weird, the shit that the technology. Like, why don't they just come up with some time travel and shit? All they're doing is fucking taking jobs away. Like, what are people going to do? What are they going to do? Are we looking at a universal basic income now? Is that what it's going to be? That's what people are pushing for. That's what some people are pushing for.
I mean, if I was on the positive side, I'd say that you've got kids nowadays that want to become YouTubers. They want to start. They don't want to work at McDonald's.
Great.
They want to sit there and do.
That's just what we need. Another fucking YouTuber.
Some of them make money.
I know they make money, but they don't add. Like, we were talking off air, like, wow, a kid opens up a fucking toy, like, big fucking deal. This is what you're adding to the world,
and makes a lot of money off of it.
Consumerism, and I get to watch you consume things. Wow,
I agree. Consumerism at its finest. They can maybe make an app, code an app. These kids are, give them a laptop. But the problem is when I was a kid, I got a newspaper job. Your first job was almost like a little bit more hard labor oriented. Like I worked at like Office Depot, lifting stuff, putting boxes on shelves. Those kind of jobs, like almost the kids today don't even want to have.
America has become, is the word bourgeois, is like, I feel like you don't even see like the middle class. Like, I live out here in LA and everyone I know has a goddamn, a housekeeper that comes over and cleans a maid or whatever the fuck they're called.
Landscaper too.
Yeah, landscape. Like,
same thing. Well, both. That's an LA thing.
Like I'm in Michigan. I was mowing my mom's lawn. Like no one, like you just don't see people mow their own fucking lawns. So it's like part of it is we as a society in certain areas, especially in the bubbles, in the fucking rich bubbles, aren't doing shit. And we're leaving these jobs up to migrant workers, and now it looks like it's going to be technology.
Well, and think about technology with landscaping. Once they get automated lawnmowers, the guy will come to your house. He'll go to your street, dispatch 5, 6, 7 automated lawnmowers that
He'll be like the Roomba.
Exactly. And I've got one of those, and that thing has actually been awesome. I don't know if you have a Roomba, but man, I mean, we leave the house, you turn it on, and you come back and your carpet. The best part about the Roomba thing is that, how like if someone knows how to vacuum a carpet really well, it like looks perfect.
Yeah.
Like the plush kind of comes up. Yeah. I don't know how this robot does it, but he does.
888-742-3345. Let's go to Daniel in North Carolina. Daniel, what's up?
Hey, Jude, Rich. You guys were talking about universal basic income, and I just wanted to get both your opinions on probably the flip side of that question is there going to be a point at which we have to address the rights of robots? So not necessarily like a pizza-making robot or burger flipping, but as you have like sex robots, for example.
You're talking about like Westworld or some shit like that, right?
Yeah. Are we going to get to that point where we have to start thinking about do we have to pay the robots and do we have to
no.
establish rights for them?
Man,
look, I'm just saying no. Like if nothing birthed you, you're a fucking machine.
what if they like unionize? We got like robots outside.
They might take us over, but
yeah. What if they do that?
Unplug them? I don't know.
They're not. They're going to learn how to stay.
Bro, I don't know. I throw water on my fucking cell phone and that shit just breaks down, man. I'll be running around with cups of water. I'll just throw water on those fucking things, bro.
If we've learned anything, you know what you need? One of those Elon Musk blowtorch things, those flamethrowers. That's the only way. That's why he's building those.
To fucking kill the robots?
Yeah, because he knows. This guy, he knows what's going on. He knows what's up next. And it could be scary.
How far along? I guess the technology is growing exponentially, right? That means as it like multiplies on itself, right? Is that what exponentially means?
Yeah, it's like every year it doesn't just get a little bit better, it gets like a lot better because we have all that base and it just keeps building upon that.
And building.
And like he said, I mean, he just, these robots, I don't know if you've ever seen those robots that now are mall patrols. They have robots that literally wander the mall that, they look at people, they scan their faces, they keep track of who's there, and they will say, like, if you're doing something, they'll be like, step away, or, please stop what you're doing. And one of them fell into a fountain one time, and he got deactivated.
Or else what are they going to do? Fucking just keep roboting at me?
Well, until they're armed.
Yeah. That RoboCop shit. Let's go to Jamar in Miami. Go ahead, Jamar.
Man, listen, I just feel like, this late of innovation, in the food industry. I work in the food industry, but I feel like it's taken away from, the people that's trying to feed their family at home. And that's my big thing. I mean, I'm a general manager, so I know the hard work and the hard labor, that comes with doing this. But, we just trying to feed our families.
I agree.
Robots, I mean, come on. Come on, bro.
Look, I couldn't agree with you more, but, like, this isn't going to stop it. But, look, any job where there's complicated movements or not, if it's a repetitive movement, that's where you're in trouble. If it's a complicated, like a plumber, I imagine would be a hard thing like a robot plumber is further down the line. A robot carpenter is further down the line. Like, yeah. It's the repetitive motion jobs is the ones that you kind of got to be aware of. Is my understanding? Is that fairly accurate?
This study that I'm looking at, this says basically occupations with low digital content, like personal care and transportation, highly automatable. So you're talking the top ones here: construction and extraction, food preparation and service related, transportation and material moving are some of the top ones. So at risk.
Construction is at risk.
Yeah, there must be some aspects. Well, okay, so I did a story a couple weeks ago with Marriott, the way they're building hotels. They're building them like Lego blocks. So they build the hotel room at a factory in Boise, Idaho. Yeah. They ship 150 of those rooms that they just built that look like, square blocks to the site right here in Los Angeles, and they stack them on top of each other and they seal them all up. So when you used to have 150 guys working on a project like that to build the rooms in LA, you don't. All you need is a guy now that can just kind of glue them together.
I even saw them 3D printing houses, like where they got a giant machine that has that you just bring the machine out there and it'll 3D fucking print a goddamn home. Like
that's wild.
And the house looked pretty fucking sweet too. Like that was the crazy shit. Let's go to Mitch in Ontario.
Hey Jude, what up, dude?
What up, man? Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm calling from Windsor. I'm your neighbor on the other side of the bridge there. I just want to say, man, big fan, long time. Watched you since Jenny Jones, first time caller. But I went to the auto show in your city last year, and walking around to the different displays, you see these pretty models, and they have, any one of these people at any of the displays has all the information that you need. But then the companies are also paying for them to, have the nice wardrobe and the hotel and the per diem for the day and stuff like that. So I walk over to the Volkswagen display, and no word of a lie, a Segway with a pole and an iPad on the top rolls up and says, "Hey, I'm Rebecca. How can I answer your questions today?" And they have somebody doing this from some call center and just remote controlling a Segway around the display, answering questions at that type of place. So I think it's not just, repetitive jobs that can be replaced, man. All our jobs are at risk, maybe save for just people that are like creatives like yourself that make music or make content.
This is a good point.
Even fucking chicks, like a lot of you chicks, all you got to offer is a pussy. Like, They got sex robot. They got them sex dolls now. Like you're like that desperate guy that was gonna put up with your shit. He'll just go fucking. He'll just fucking
no more.
Yeah, like we as people are becoming expendable.
Oh man,
which is really crazy.
But now, I don't know if he interacted with that robot, but I mean, was it fun to talk to that robot on a pole? I don't know. Probably not.
I think people like it. It will be novel for a moment, but even now, like I feel a real disconnect. Just the way that we interact now,
even with humans.
Yeah, you go out, everyone's on
their phone anyway.
Let's go to Mike in New York. Mike.
Yo, what's up, Jude? I just wanted to reach out to you because I work for the electric company. I go out and turn people's lights off when they don't pay their bill. And now they got these smart meters that are doing the shit, and they're telling us we're going to be out of a job soon.
So, yeah.
So what? They just cut it off. They just do it from the system. They just say, hey, cut this person off, and the computer does it.
They weren't allowed
house.
to do it, but now they're getting these smart meters. They're putting them in, and you don't pay your bill, boom, they just turn you right off from the fucking office.
Oh, that's why they want to install that at my house. They did. They came around
and
they
don't let
said,
them install that shit, man.
Do you have a choice?
You can opt out, but they charge you like a $10 fee a month.
So that's why they want those on all those houses. I see now.
Look, man, I'm on the side of humans. I'm always trying to keep a fucking human in a job. But also, like, if you're listening to me, like, try harder. Like, really, you guys are fucking, like, I go to Home Depot and you're fucking awful. You know what I mean? Like, you're fucking awful. Like, and you don't understand how expendable we are. Like, shit, like, we're expendable. So, like, try harder. Make it where we're at least pushing back. Like, no, I want a human experience.
Right.
But it's Alec in Nebraska.
What do you know, Jude?
What up? Go ahead. What do you want? You had something to say about the semi trucks.
Yeah, I just wanted to let you know that them Tesla trucks that have somebody in there and they partly drive themselves, that would not work for hauling cattle. That's what I do.
Why wouldn't it work for hauling cattle?
Because in order to get cattle to the market, I'd say at least 6 times out of 10, you're driving over your legal hours just to get it there. And I'd say a good 8 times out of 10, you're over the legal weight limit, even at that. And they don't do that in them Tesla semis, you know.
I mean, there wouldn't be any legal hours because you don't have to worry about a robot getting tired or exhausted. It's a fucking robot. But as far as the legal weight limit, yeah, that would be hard to fucking to fudge. Ben in Canada.
I've just noticed that with all this automation, it's making us as humans lazier. In my industry, as an industrial operator in chemical plants and power plants, we used to have 25, 30 operators a shift. It's gone down to 5 now, and everyone's just lazy when they have to go to work because they just expect the plant to run itself. They don't expect to do any manual labor. They don't want to check anything. They just rely on the computers. And it's not just technology. It's us as humans. We're getting lazier. So we're looking for these technological advances to make our lives easier. But what are we going to do when that happens?
I'll take it one step further, too. It's actually making us sadder. Before... you don't realize the joy that you get from completing simple tasks. Like you go outside, you mow the lawn.
Accomplishment.
You do your own dishes. You get up and you change the channel on your own. You go for a walk over here. You handle this business over there. These little, you get little dopamine hits from accomplishing things where we no longer are accomplishing things in our lives. And you see it, like everyone's fucking depressed and goddamn manic and shit because life got easier for us. But you need a little pushback so that you can accomplish something and actually feel good about yourself.
Yeah, because, where people are getting those little hits, like you said, are from Instagram. When you see, if you ever log on to Instagram, next time you log on, just watch something. Watch how those little likes, that little hearts and likes that pop up, they don't pop up instantly. They pop up about 3 to 5 seconds after you open that app. That's for a reason. It's like a slot machine.
They do that on purpose, huh?
They do that on purpose. And that's because that's the hits we're getting now. When you post a picture and you see you got a bunch of likes, oh, cool. And then what do you want to do? You want to close out the app, wait a couple minutes, and you open it again. You wait those 3 seconds, and you see that. And you're right. You're getting depressed because that does not fulfill you.
No, it's
But yeah,
empty.
you go outside, you work on your lawn for 2 hours. Guess what? You're going to feel so good that night cracking open a beer.
Yeah, you earned it.
You earned it.
You fucking earned it. Bill in Delaware.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
The
Bill.
thing that the kids need to learn nowadays is like a trade. Like they just want to get on the iPad or do a YouTube video or whatever to get famous. Like that's where things are going. Like the guy that said the iPad told him about the VW. Like the kids are gonna love that. They don't have to interact with anybody. It's what they're used to. It's like a kid cries now, parent just gives them an iPad. It's like they're not going to learn anything. It's like everything's just right there for them.
Yeah, it's crazy to see how early I'm looking at parents. Like I'm looking at 2-year-olds playing on fucking iPads. I don't know what that's gonna. We don't know what that's gonna do to a person's brain long term. The way that they're interacting with the screen that early.
I agree.
I'm kind of curious to see how that goes. I mean, shit, it affects me. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, we're old.
Yeah, I started that shit. I started that shit late in life, and
right.
I'm addicted. Like straight up. Scott in Chicago.
Hey, what's going on?
Go ahead, bro.
Hey, I work at Ford, man. I program the robots and everything, and all I gotta say is that I mean, it sounds all like sad that you just gotta step up your game, and if that's the way automation's going, like I'm the one that's programming the robots. I'm not, everyone needs to I feel like everyone's just making excuses. Like, okay, if that's the way automation's going, then maybe we should make more, people should go to school for that more instead of being like an English major or whatever, and that's what I did. And now I'm with this Ford programming robots, and they come to me, to program this robot to make money for them, and I'm making money hand over fist too. So, I don't know. I just wanted to give my 2 cents on it. I heard it on the radio. So.
No, that's a good point. Like, look, man, you can't get mad at the ocean. You just got to learn how to surf. You know what I mean? Like, this is the way it's going. So maybe you need to start positioning yourself in places where you're learning a trade or you're actually learning how to fucking program these goddamn things.
Yeah, I mean, he's on the other side. He loves it because he said he's making money hand over fist. So there you go.
And there's tons of places that they need workers and people just aren't trained. They're not trained to do work. Nora in Seattle. Nora.
Hey, I go to my bank and they don't have a drive-thru anymore. And when you go inside, you go into a little kiosk and a video screen pops up with someone at some call center, I would believe. And you put your money in a machine and you get your money out of a machine. You don't even talk to a real person, person to person anymore. And that's at my bank.
Yeah, it's this is one of those deals where it's happening so gradually, like one
Right.
thing after the other. We're going to look up and see that there's where are all these people at?
Where was I? I was at a hotel and you checked yourself in. But here's the other thing on the flip side for for this bank customer, it's not like this bank has passed along the savings to you. You know what I mean? Like no. Whatever they saved on that $15-20 an hour they were paying that teller, you're not getting that in your interest rate or whatever. They're still charging you $3 for an ATM, which I get it. They're expensive, but they're not as expensive as a person,
Mm-hmm.
So that's the other side of this.
Luke in Canada.
Hey, I'm a bricklayer, and I've seen a few YouTube videos of robots laying brick. And the only person there is someone dumping brick in the back.
Yes, bro.
Wow.
This is kind of scary and shit, but this is where it's going. We just telling you the weather. You know what I mean?
Now, as a bricklayer, how do you feel when you see that video? I mean, what does that make you feel?
Well, I'm just a minion in a big company, so I'll probably lose my job, but there's probably a few guys there that would probably make pretty good money with easy work, just maintaining the machine, right? So there's a win and a loss to it.
But I mean, do you want to be the guy that maintains the machine eventually? Do you see, do you say oh, I see this
fucking
coming?
Right.
Okay.
Well, that's the goal, but I could see it taking a lot of jobs from a lot of good masons, because the main aspect for these robots is what we call money walls, where there's no windows or no arches or anything like that, just straight brick. And that's where a lot of companies make their money. And if they don't got to pay an employee, they're going to make even more. So, of course, they're going to go with the robot.
And who lays better brick?
Well, they got lasers, so
yeah. So
I haven't seen them do it, but it's probably pretty straight.
Damn.
Yeah. Brian in Miami.
Hey, what's up? Yes, I'm in the concert and sports ticket industry, and in recent years, a lot of the tickets have gone onto the phone, as like a mobile ticket, and like they're taking away from I'm a ticket broker. I'm not in the primary side.
Yeah.
So like they're taking away from brokers, and then like I go to the stadium and the people come out like, oh, you can't sell tickets here. Well, hey, they're trying to get rid of me and you. So I mean, I predict within 3 to 5 years that you'll be able to walk up to the box office and there won't be people anymore. There'll be automated kiosks, like where there used to be 10 people, there'll be 10 kiosks, and you'll be able to buy from StubHub or print out your will call tickets or whatever. And there's several teams already doing this stuff.
Man, I'm so glad I work over here, man.
Yeah, the tickets, they all went, and they even charge you to print your ticket at home now. You print, they totally did away with where they send you tickets, will call. You print your tickets at home, and you have to pay to print your ticket. It's like a $3, I don't know,
a $3 print.
Like Ticketmaster will charge you to print your own ticket, which is crazy. Like I'm using my ink and my printer
to print a fucking ticket.
Yeah.
God, it makes you hate fucking CEOs, doesn't it? Come on,
well,
guys.
someone thought of that. Someone was like, "Oh, let's charge them." What are they going to say?
You ain't gonna say shit.
No.
You ain't gonna say a fucking thing. All right, man. That was dark. Let's play a song. And then you can tell us a couple techniques from your book, 101 hacks,
handy tech tips for the iPhone.
101 handy tech tips from the fucking iPhone. All right, when we come back, we bummed you guys out, but hey, we're going to tell you how to fucking work your iPhone. So you got that going for you. Rich DeMiro is here, y'all. Let's go. Oh, someone said they made AI was made a citizen in Iran.
Oh man.
We'll talk to them too afterwards. Let's go.
Looking for revenge. All summer 16.
You're gonna now that you bummed everybody out about them losing their fucking job.
It's not me. I'm just don't shoot the messenger. I'm just reporting on.
You're just the guy that's telling. They're gonna. I've like
what?
I don't even know. They might. I don't know. I think you're fine. But I was even thinking like art jobs and shit, man. Like,
oh man,
like that shit might be a rap too. Like
a robot artist? Like you mean like you hang something on your wall and it's like made by like a computer Picasso?
Yeah, basically.
Oh man.
Yeah. All that shit.
I don't know what I think about that.
Brian Eno was like making albums back in the 70s just on fucking, it was just, he'd program a computer and it'd just make songs. And like he was way into that shit. Like
that was a long time ago too.
Yeah,
that was a while ago.
That was in the 70s.
Yeah.
So even creative jobs, they're gunning for everybody. They're gonna have some robot cracking dick jokes. I'm not gonna have a fucking job. All right. The book is called 101. Why don't I just fucking? It's not on my notes. That's why I don't.
Here it is. 101 handy tech tips for the iPhone.
101
right
handy tech tips for the iPhone.
Simple,
nice.
Easy.
All right, so give me a couple of them.
All right, so this one went viral on TV. So so basically I'm a tech reporter on TV, so I get all these questions from a million people, about their iPhone. That's like the number one thing people ask me about. And so, I know a lot about this thing, but I was like, let me just put all these things into a book that people can understand. It's easy.
So they quit bugging you at fucking parties.
It's true, but I mean, my best friend, he gets an iPhone, like a 10. He just starts texting me like question after question. Like, how do you take a screenshot? Simple, but not everyone knows how to do that.
You got to put the little hit on the side and the little circle button at the same damn time.
That's good. If you've got the one with the home button. If you don't, if you got the iPhone 10, it gets even more complicated. Because you got to do the down power or down volume plus the side button. And that throws people for a loop.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Are they bringing back the 1/8 inch jack?
No, that's gone.
It's done?
That's done. They're not even now. They're not even. I just bought my wife a pair of AirPods today. You know, Apple will get you no matter what.
I'm on the 6 because I refuse. I like the 1/8-inch jack.
Well, you're a music guy, you know. I mean, I get that.
Yeah,
you got to have that. Turn your phone into a magnifying glass. This was a popular one.
Yo, please tell me how to do that. How do I do that?
You go into settings, general, accessibility, and this was an accessibility thing. So they did it for people that were sort of hard of seeing. But then there's a thing called magnifier. You flip that switch on, and now from anywhere on your phone, you with the home button, you press the home button 3 times fast or the side button 3 times fast if you have an iPhone 10. Next thing you know, your phone literally turns into a magnifying glass.
Where the fuck? Mine ain't on. It ain't on 6. Where's
settings, general, accessibility, magnifier.
There it is, on.
And now, triple click that home button, fast. And people can use this for menus. You can use it to,
magnifier.
Look at whatever you need.
That's amazing.
Isn't that cool? All right.
Whoa, dude. Whoa, bro, you just blew my mind.
See, that's it. That was just one tip.
I was trying to figure out what was on the face of my watch and what it said.
Can you see it now?
No.
Real good that one did. How about scanning and signing a document? You ever use that DocuSign thing? You ever have to sign something?
Yeah.
You can scan a document right from your iPhone inside the Notes app. You know that little notes where you write like the little yellow notepad?
Yeah.
You go in there, you press the plus sign.
All right.
And next thing you know, it says scan document. So you make a new note, you press that plus sign, it says scan document. Your phone turns into a scanner. So you scan a page, it literally looks perfect. And then you can actually take it a step further. You press the other little plus sign, and you can add your signature to that page and then send it off as a PDF. So if you got to sign a contract, you don't have to go, find whatever. I don't know how you'd scan something nowadays. Flatbed scanner. Nobody has that.
So I go notes.
Make a new note.
So I'm at notes.
And then
edit.
Just new note. Like a little, that little pen and paper at the bottom there. Should be like a little, write a new note. No.
I'm fucking dumb, dude. Oh, yeah, right in the note. All right, there we go.
Now you press the plus sign right in the middle, like right above the keyboard. You see it? There's a little plus sign.
No.
To add something.
Where is that?
Okay, let's see. Oh, yours doesn't have it.
Yeah. Probably because I got an old one.
Oh, yeah. No.
All right, so it don't work on 6. Shit.
6. Are you not on iOS 11? The book was written with iOS 11. I'll find it.
They keep asking me to fucking up.
Oh, well, that's probably why.
I'll be like, I'm busy, man.
Okay, so you got that one. This is a good one, okay?
All right, good.
If you're ever headed on a plane, right?
Yeah.
This has happened to me so many times. I thought I downloaded like a movie to my iPad, right? I get on the plane, it didn't download.
Okay.
And I'm just like sitting on the plane like totally screwed for the next 6 hours, okay?
Yeah.
So if you ever want to see what's actually downloaded to your phone before you step on the plane, just flip your phone into airplane mode before you leave your house. And basically, your download folder, like all your movies and stuff, will actually show you what's on your iPhone instead of all of your movies in your library.
Sorry, Android people.
That's a simple one.
None of that was for you. And your job's going to get replaced by a robot.
I talk about so much more. It's ironic that the Android folks are getting replaced by a robot. How to cancel a subscription. That's impossible. If you've ever tried to cancel a subscription on iTunes, impossible. I show you how to do that.
I'm going to need that shit because, I'm subscribed to a gang of shit.
How to change Siri's voice. How to redial a phone number. How to see, this is a good one. You'll like this. Your iPhone keeps a list of all the places that you go to the most, but it's hidden. And so I show you in the book how to access that. It's called significant locations.
That's scary.
And if you were in a relationship where you wanted to just check in on someone, that's the first place they'd look.
This is how you can see if your girl's cheating on you.
Pretty much. And I didn't put it in the book for that.
Say that out loud. Tell them how to do the significant.
So you got to go into your
girlfriends,
general settings,
or boyfriends,
right?
You psychos. You go in their general settings.
You go into your general settings, and you got to go into privacy.
Okay.
And once you go into privacy, you scroll all the way down, or you look in location services, then you scroll all the way down, and it says significant locations, and you tap that, and it actually asks for your password. So you're going to have to get their password. if you want to see this. Now, I'm not saying to do this for that reason. What I'm saying is this is sometimes eye-opening to people that your iPhone is actually keeping a list of all these locations. And I'll tell you, the reason why it does it is because it uses it for like maps and like, I don't know if your iPhone ever tells you like, hey, if you leave for work right now, it's going to take you half an hour.
I don't like it when it tells me that. I'm like, how do you know where I'm going?
Right. That's how it knows.
Right.
That's how it knows. And that's one of them. So yeah, settings, privacy, location services, system services, significant locations.
And you can you can go to Amazon or anywhere and just buy that and just download it to your phone, the book.
Yeah, richontech.tv is my website. It's on Amazon Kindle. It's been climbing the charts today.
Kick ass, bro.
It's been great. I just love getting this stuff out there because it's just stuff you should know. You got this thing, you paid $1,000 for it.
You might as well know how to run the fucking thing.
Agreed.
I'm gonna buy it.
Thank you. I'll give it to you.
No, man, I'm gonna get. Okay. I'm gonna put it on my phone. I'm gonna need it on the fucking phone so I can figure shit out. You can't give it to me on the phone. I gotta.
Yeah,
buy
I can give it. I'll give it to you, Jude. You got it.
I'm gonna support.
I like the support.
As a fellow author, I'll fucking support, man. I got you.
Just search 101 handy tech tips for the iPhone. It's there.
There it is. Rich, I appreciate you coming on, man.
Thanks for having me on.
Tell them the website and everything one more time.
richontech.tv. And the book is 101 Handy Tech Tips for the iPhone. And if you're in LA, catch me on KTLA TV.
Rich DeMiro, y'all. All right, let's go.
You are checking out the All Out Show with Rude Jude on demand.
Shade 45. I had my shit turned down. I didn't realize it. I was like, when is this thing going to start? You having problems? You want to talk to somebody? Talk to me. I'm your friend. Well, actually, I'm not your friend. You don't need a friend. You need a fucking life coach. I will coach your life. I will help you get through it. Any problem you have, no matter how big or how small, I got your back. I want you to pick up the phone and I want you to call me. 888-742-3345. Your mom being a dick, I got you. Your fucking boyfriend's being an asshole, call me up. Girl's being a cunt, talk to me. We'll uncuntify her. I got your back. Family, work, relationships. I can help you. All you gotta do is pick up the phone, dial 888-742-3345, 888-742-3345, and talk to the kid. It's What Would You Do? It's coming up next.
It's like a ray of light, beaming down knowledge from the heavens above.
What would you do? Need advice? Call us up right now. 888-SHADE-45. What would you do?
Shade 45.
Got a problem? Call up right now. I'm going to help you with it. 888-742-3345. Sarah in South Carolina.
Yeah, so I'm a stripper, and I've been dating my boyfriend for a year now. I've been stripping for 2 years. When we first got together, I tried to be pretty honest with him, and, I just told him everything from the jump, like, this is what I do. And he seemed cool with it, and then a couple months down the line, he's now switching up, and he doesn't want me dancing anymore. I do have another job outside of that, but that is my main source of income right now.
What's your other job, just out of curiosity?
I'm a dental assistant.
Damn.
So
it's kind of hot.
But I make way more money dancing.
Do you trick it all on the side? Like, be honest with me. You ever like
what?
You ever like do more than just dance?
Oh no, it's strictly like dancing. Like, I don't even meet dudes outside of the club type shit.
Touch dicks?
No.
Sarah.
Dancers are not prostitutes. Let's clear that up. But yeah.
I've gotten my dick sucked by a couple dancers.
Well, yeah, I can't speak for all of them, but you know, like
I'm just asking. I'm just asking how concerned the man needs to be. That's all. And I'm not judging you. I'm not judging you.
Yeah, no, I feel you. Like, I don't do that though. Like, my club, like, it's very like secure. The security guys everywhere. Like, you can't even do shit like that.
All right, so your man's got a problem with you stripping.
It's strictly dancing. Yeah, like he has a problem with it now. He was cool with it when I first told him.
Of course he was. He probably thought it was hot. Like, yeah, I got a stripper, and now it bums him out.
I mean, yeah.
Well.
And my whole thing is, like, I'm still young, you know, I still know, like, there's a lot more to life than just relationships, but it's like, I really like this dude, but, you know, now...
Well, you know what love is? Love is acceptance.
Right.
It sounds like he's not accepting you for who you are. You're a stripper.
And that's what I said, but he said it's more like he doesn't trust the dude. But
look, man, you need to give him you need to be like, look, man, this is what you need to do. You sit him down. I understand your concerns, but this is what I was doing before you met me. You knew what the fuck this was.
Mhm.
So either fucking deal with it or leave me alone. And I don't want to.
Right.
I don't want to hear you fucking bring it up. Yeah, and he'll probably be all fucking bitter and bring it up in an argument and shit. Won't you go grind on a dick, you fucking whore? You know, shit like that.
Yeah, that's what it's starting to become, like, passive aggressive.
Dump him.
Yeah.
Just dump him.
Right.
Like, it sounds he don't accept you.
Mhm.
And you don't want to quit stripping, so.
Right.
So, don't do things that's going to make you feel bad. It sounds like it's going to make you feel bad if you stay with this guy.
Yeah. It's true, because, I mean, this is just what I want to do temporarily. And,
what's your stripper,
you know,
man?
I need to support myself. Like, he's not paying my bills. He's not, you know.
Nah, dude, you ain't got no saying this shit. It'd be one thing, like, if y'all was dating and you just started stripping. Like, oh, I went to the amateur contest and now I'm a stripper. Like, I'd have a fucking problem with like, whoa, hey, hold on a second, I didn't sign up for this.
Mhm.
But like, you know what the fuck he's
I was
doing.
transparent from the jump.
Yeah,
so.
and I'm sure you buy him gifts with your fucking stripper money. He's not complaining about his new fucking stripper shoes that you bought with your stripper fucking money, his new little fucking kicks, and his fucking little polo shirts you're buying him with your fucking grinding on dick money. But he's gonna fucking talk shit. Nah, man, fuck him. Fuck him. All right, let's go to Aaron.
Got a guy that owes me like a lot of money, and the problem is his young child, is dying, and I don't know how to like hit him up for the money without being like really disrespectful, knowing that he's going through some shit. What would you do?
How long has he owed you the money?
3 months.
When did he say he was gonna pay it back?
2 months ago. It was literally like around the same time. About 2 weeks later, he hit me with it. So I'm pretty sure it's real though. I'm pretty sure it's real. Like, it's been confirmed it's real.
What, that his kid is dying?
But the timing suspect.
You don't know whether or not his kid is dying?
Only because he owes me money, I'm suspicious. But for the most part, like, there's a big hospital out here in Los Angeles, and it's like pretty much on their page that it's this for sure. But, you know.
So, would you loan him, what is it, $3,000?
Yeah, he's a vendor for our company, and he was supposed to like handle some business of ours, and then he gets a commission off of it, and instead of he just kept all the money instead of paying it back to the company. And then
fuck that.
Yeah,
dead kid or not.
That's what I'm saying.
No, you need to talk to him.
How do I do that though? That's what I'm saying. Like, every time I circle around it, it's like, oh man, I need to come up with X amount of dollars because of this test or that test, and they maybe come out of pocket like $10,000 just to admit her into this or admit her into that.
All right, so you sit them down and be like, look, man, I understand your child is dying. or I understand you're going through it with your kid, but you still have other stuff that you got to take care of. And I need set a timeline, set a fucking hard date. I need the money by this date.
Yeah. I don't even, I got to man up, man, because that's a hard, every time I try to circle away around it, I get like, oh, he starts hitting me with it, you know? And
no, he sees it. Look, he sees it. He sees that shit.
Yeah. Yeah, he does, though. I know he does, too.
I bet you he goes out to dinner still. Is he eating ramen noodles?
Nah, hell no. And I see him. I see him spending money and shit, too.
Yeah. So whatever, dude. He's using his daughter. What's grosser? You want your money, or him using his fucking dying daughter to not pay you money?
For sure, because I see, you know, and that's
he's using his dying kid as leverage.
Yeah, for real. Okay.
Sit his ass down, face to face, talk to him, tell him that you want your fucking money.
You coming at him hard? You coming at him soft?
I would just be direct.
Okay.
And then if he doesn't get you the money, fire him.
So the thing is when I've circled around it, not direct, but kind of passively, you know, just like, hey man, I know you're going through some stuff. Let's try and work out a payment plan type of deal. They'll be like, yeah, I should be able to get you the full thing, like, you know, this date. And then that date comes through and it's nowhere to be found.
Do you call him?
So at one point, what's up? Yeah, for sure. And at one point, I think he made a side comment of like, seeing if I would accept less than the O, you know, like almost like, hey, let's squash it. Let me give you half of what I owe, or let me give you this amount of money for what I owe, as opposed to like the full. And now I think it's turned into like
kidnap his kid.
Oh fuck!
Hold her for ransom.
Okay.
No, look, bro, he's playing you.
Yeah, I feel that way too.
No, he is.
I just don't know how to do it because I know.
I just told you how to do it.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. And then if he doesn't, fucking fire him.
Fuck. Okay. That's some hard shit, though, you know?
Fuck him.
True that. Yeah.
Dog, I cannot. That's why I don't fucking loan people money.
Yeah, for real.
Like, don't owe me money and let me see you at the goddamn fucking Cheesecake Factory eating.
Yeah,
don't let me see you on vacation. Don't let me see you buying new shit while you owe me money. That's my money. You're wearing my shoes.
Yeah.
No.
We all got problems. And that's how
everyone does.
In my head, I'm like, yo, I got problems too. Like, I got shit I got to take care of.
Yeah, everyone's got fucking problems. All right. Boss up. Benny in the Bronx.
Jude, one of my boys got a vicious drug problem, and I'm not sure how to help him get clean.
What's he addicted to?
Man, he on that yay.
Look, man. Talk to him one time about it, and then you leave it alone.
I have, man, but the problem is this guy goes on benders, and then when he's sobering up, we'll leave, like, I'll wake up to crazy voicemails or text messages that, like, cries for help, you know what I mean, that you don't have a problem on it. I tell him before, man, you got to get help, but yeah. A couple of weeks later, same shit happens, rinse and repeat.
Change your number.
And what's that?
Change your number.
Man, we got a lot of history, man.
I hear you, but like, yo,
a close friend.
I get it, but like, no one's gonna do like. I've had look if you know me, you know I've had drug problems, and
yeah,
all the fucking blah 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 nagging in the world doesn't stop me from doing my drugs. It's like, I stop because I have to stop.
Yeah. No, I hear you. And it ain't like I'm nagging him or nothing. The dude's reaching out to me. You know what I'm saying? Like when he's sobering up in his moments of clarity. So like,
maybe in that moment of clarity you can drive him to fucking rehab and drop him off. But like, I don't fucking. It sounds to me like you're in some weird vicious cycle, and you're not doing him any favors. And it sounds it sounds annoying. It sounds like he's stressing you out. And if he wanted to quit, he would quit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're right.
Like, or he would make the necessary steps to quit. And maybe that's what you talk.
Well,
Next time he has this fucking moment of clarity, you'd be like, look, bro, you've been doing this for fucking the last 3 years. You want to quit? Go to fucking rehab. If not, leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah, you're right. That's a good ultimatum right there. I mean, you're a grown ass man. You gotta do what you're gonna do. You know.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
All right, appreciate it, Jude.
Yeah, bro. Kurt.
Yo, so long story short, I got with this girl who had a kid. 4 years into the relationship, she ended up getting addicted to Xanax or whatever, and her family was trash. Called me on my name, whatever. Kicked her out, and now I'm living on my own, and she going through it right now. She getting kicked out of her apartment. She moved in with her mom and shit. And long story short, I feel kind of responsible for the kid because I was with the kid since the kid was like 1, and now the kid like 4, and I know the environment that she's in is toxic, but that's not my blood. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like, should I feel bad or is that like what you think?
I'm kind of heartless, so I'd probably just leave everything alone. Like, what are you going to do? Go pick up the kid? Like,
I mean, I could, but you know what I mean? It's just,
if you want to fucking maintain a relationship with the child, maintain a relationship with the fucking child. But I don't know, like, you might be in your feelings too much to be able to do that.
Yeah, because she did me dirty, so I don't feel responsible for her, but I do, at some point. I mean, I feel better without the kid around, honestly. Like, I'm not ready for no kid and shit, because but I had to get an abortion.
What do you do? Just run away, dude. Just block this out of your
my life, huh?
Yeah, man. Like, yeah. You dodged a fucking
That's
bullet.
real.
You got a fucking Zanny addict. It says she cheated on you, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Fuck her.
Okay.
All right.
Good luck.
And the kid will be too young to remember you in 20 years anyway. It doesn't even matter.
That's real.
I mean,
That's
real
right.
talk. Dan in Canada.
Hey.
What's up, bro?
I let my auntie move into my house last year. She helped me a lot when I was in my downtimes in life, and now I've spent the last 10 years getting my life back together. Now she's in my house. She's on disability. I made it very clear that it would just be temporary, and she's acting like it's her house. And now that I broke up with my girlfriend, I want my house back, but I don't want to kick her out on her ass because she's on disability and she can't really support herself very much, and I just want some of your advice.
Look, man, it sounds like you're having a tough time with this, so what you're going to want to do is make it as uncomfortable as you can for her.
Okay, that's
turn
what I was
off
thinking.
turn off
Now,
the cable, change the Wi-Fi code.
She's paying the bills.
Oh,
she's paying her own bills. I let her live there rent free because she helped me out when I was going through rough times in life, and now I kind of want to take my house back.
How long has she been there?
A year, going on a year.
Why don't you talk to her and ask her when she plans on leaving? Have you even talked to her? Have you asked her when she plans on leaving?
Well, she's I talked.
It's a yes or no question, bro. Have you asked her?
Yeah, I have.
What did she say?
Wants to do a rent to own.
Tell her no.
Really? Okay.
She wants a rent to own. No, it's your fucking house.
Yeah.
Now what you do is you just bring girls home and just fuck the shit out of them like super loud and make it uncomfortable for her.
Okay.
Just pretend like she doesn't live there.
So it sounds like I'm gonna have to burn a bridge here then.
Look, man, you looked out for her for a year. She looked out for you. Like, that's family and all that stuff. But, like, rent to own. You ain't sign up for that. She's buying into your fucking house. Whoa. Rent an apartment.
Appreciate it, Jude.
Yeah, man.
Bye.
All right, peace. All right, I'm going to talk to all of you guys off the air. 888-742-3345. 888-742-3345. Don't even hang up. I got you. I'll talk to you off the air. 888-742-3345. So what would you do?
You are checking out the All Out Show with Rude Jude on demand.
Shape 45. Did you miss any of the show? We just had Rich DeMiro on. Fucking with the gloom and doom talk. Jesus Christ. hear about how your job might get taken over by robots. Robots. I'm telling you, man, I'm just throw water on the motherfuckers and short circuit. Nah, I'm not getting replaced. Nah. Now I'm gonna plug some tech shit. Did you miss any of the show? You can listen on demand on our app, Sirius.com/on demand, or get the app on at the App Store, the Google fucking App Store, whatever the fuck it's called. So there. News is next with John. Why do people start kissing? John's got some ideas. That and more. Food fight at McDonald's. We'll tell you all about it. Sirius.com. Sirius. XM. Shade 45. All Out Show. My name is Judy. Stay tuned.
You are checking out the All Out Show with Rude Jude on demand.
And now, it's time for News from the Chin with John C. Matthews.
There's a field of study that looks at kissing, filmatology, and it's really devoted to the study of kissing. And they've decided to release some information about that whole process.
All right.
Looks like they were once speculating that we kissed because at some point it was kiss feeding. Because in 1915, researchers observed what looked like kissing in adult chimps, but they were just passing chewed food to one another. So maybe that's... yeah, it's...
Like a bird. Like a baby bird. Like a bird.
Have you ever taken food out of a woman's mouth? Did you ever do that?
Nah.
That's disgusting.
I'll lick a girl's hairy asshole, but I will not fucking have a girl chew food and put it in my mouth like a baby bird. Mothers do that to kids, for their kids. You ever see that shit?
No.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Some old hippie shit. I said my aunt used to do that. She'd chew it up and put it in her fucking kid's mouth.
What?
Yeah.
That's not doctor approved. There's no way.
I don't know. Maybe it's good for it. Maybe it helps the kid get fucking, maybe it helps the kid build up like an immune system. I don't know.
Ugh.
Kids are weak nowadays. You know that, right?
Sure.
Like all that antibacterial soap and shit. It's bad for the child. No, it really is.
Right.
Kids need bacteria. They need all that shit to help build up their immune system. They're frail as fuck. My little nephew, he's out there. He lives on a farm. Like, so he's out there in the dirt.
Oh, sure.
He's gonna be robust as fuck. Ain't shit gonna take him down. That motherfucker eats sand. He don't give a fuck.
But just so I understand this, would she just spit the food into the kid's mouth or spoon it out?
Chew it up and
Oh.
To the mouth.
That's disgusting. I mean, come on.
It was, it wasn't the best thing to watch at the dinner table.
No. But another theory about kissing and why we do it, it could be a way of passing along cues about our willingness and ability to have sex, because there are chemicals that you can pass through your saliva. So
that's what I was thinking. More like even just to see if like your fucking pheromones are right and stuff. Like, there's certain girls that, like, I'm into, and I'll kiss them, and, like, there's nothing wrong with the taste of, like, there's nothing, like, it's not like they got bad breath, but they just don't taste. They taste like we would have weak children.
Honestly? That occurs to you?
Yeah.
Right.
And I can't get all the way into it, because I'm like, man, we would have some weak-ass kids. Frail.
And in this study in 2007, they looked at 1,000 college students, and they found that men liked sloppy kisses more than women, and hypothesized that males who are generally less sensitive to chemosensory cues might need more to come in contact with more saliva. So guys are trying to soak it in.
To be fair, I do more of a sloppy kiss.
What does that mean? I mean,
like I get the bottom of their lip and shit. Like, I like kiss on their, like, I hate tight lip kisses. I'm not all tongue. Like, you got to build up to the tongue. Like, if you just fucking come straight tongue on me, lady, hey, put that thing back in your fucking mouth.
Why?
Because it's just too much. It's like, ugh, like, Jesus fucking Christ. Like, don't jam your fucking tongue in my mouth. Give me the lips. We can work our way up. We can work our way. If you just start tongue, where do I go from there?
What do you do? Just push her away, or?
Kind of do the little turn, and then bring it back, and like. Or if they got tight lips, I'll grab them by the cheeks. Like, give me your lips. I'll just be like, gimme. Gimme. Some girls don't like wet kisses, so I'm not their man.
What if they have no lips?
It's a bummer. Most of the girls I fuck with, you don't have to. I was just thinking of that, John. John, you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about wet kisses.
What?
You probably get the wet kisses because you got no lips. It's just all lips on top of your that fucking.
Being drenched.
Looks like a box cutter was taken to your face.
I have lips.
No, you don't. You have. Yeah, you got lips like a ventriloquist doll.
I'm more worried about the smoking. That's got to suck for a woman.
Yeah, you got to fucking chew gum and shit. It's tough for a dude, too, sometimes, man. Sometimes, like, if a chick is too smoky, it's a bit of a turn off. Sometimes I get past it. Other times, I'm just like, fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Go rinse your mouth out.
And they found out in all this research that they looked at students who have never been kissed in this college study, and they discovered that they were more neurotic, had mothers who were less facilitating of independence, had lower self-esteem, but the good news, they were good at school.
Yeah, because they're busy. They're busy not getting kissed. They're busy fucking hitting them books instead of getting girls.
Can you imagine, though, being in college and never kissing somebody? I mean, sure, I had that whole virgin thing working, but at least I'd kiss somebody. You want to see a fight in a McDonald's here in L.A.?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So, by the way, this happened a couple of days ago, and it was in West Hollywood. It's not clear what happened, but things got out of hand quickly between...
There was a fight in West Hollywood?
In a McDonald's.
Wonder which McDonald's. I bet you it was the one on fucking La Brea.
Yep. Wow. How the hell do you know that?
Because that's where all that's like where all the meth head, tranny hooker, hobos are at, man.
North La Brea Avenue.
Man, I moved from that area. That was where they had they got the needle exchange over there.
Oh.
Whoever if you're listening, fuck you, man. Oh, I got a good idea. We'll do a needle exchange so that they don't get AIDS. Do it in your neighborhood. It was like... It's all it is a bum magnet. You know what I mean? Like they get free needles in a sandwich. Like so they all fucking move all around that goddamn area. Next thing you know, you got like 100 bums in the fucking area. They're breaking into shit, pooping on fucking things.
Where are they gonna go?
Go to the fucking woods.
The woods.
Go to the woods. Go to the wilderness. It's not like they don't live off of us. Bums actively live off of working people. That's what they do. Because if they was some real bout-it bums, they'd be out in the motherfucking woods with a bow and arrow, hunting squirrels, living in the thicket. Nah, they out here fucking mooching off of me. I knew exactly where that shit was.
You did.
I fucking called it. I called it. People are like, oh, you're so mean to bums. No, dude. Whoever said that doesn't have to live around that shit. Everybody that like virtue signals never has to live around that shit. You don't have to be around it. If you did, your attitude would fucking change. So, all right, let's see these fucking lunatics.
Here we go.
I stopped going to that one. They'd always fuck up my order too. Alright, so there.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Damn, you hit him with some.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
That guy wasn't even a meth head.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
He's throwing the fucking wet sign, the wet floor sign at him.
Whoa.
That fat Mexican dude was not having it.
Oh, that's essentially the end of it. Now they just go out there with their phones too.
He made the brother leave.
Yeah.
He ain't want no part of that shit. He took his little fixie and got the fuck out of here. He got a little fixie bike and was like, let me get the fuck going. That kid wasn't even a meth head. He just looked like a student or some shit.
But somewhat amazingly, the police say they didn't take any reports from the restaurant, so they just cleaned up and just carried on.
Yeah, man. You saw how about it that dude was. You saw that manager.
He's just throwing shit at the guy.
Dude, it's a goddamn war zone over there. It's fucking nuts. There was a. Yeah, they even, they just got a fucking place where they just, right across the street, there's a place that just sells meth pipes. It's just, like a fucking kiosk that just sells fucking meth pipes.
On La Brea in West Hollywood, it's that sketchy?
Dude, that place, and it was even worse. It was, before I got the job here at Sirius, I was a dishwasher, and I worked at a fucking raw foods place. It was just fucking trannies everywhere, just grimy as fuck. This was before Target. It was fucking wild over there, dude. Fucking wild. That was the one, I just drove by and there was a fucking full-on fire. Tents and shit were just on fire on the sidewalk on Willoughby. Straight up just... A bunch of fucking it's like Night of the Living Dead over there. Oh, they're mentally unstable. Get some
yes,
nets.
They are.
I know,
Yes,
yo,
they
dude,
are.
yo, I'm right, yo. And people are, oh, you're a fucking asshole. I think it's $3 billion. $3 billion they put towards the homeless fucking problem. $3 billion. And it's just the bureaucracy is just eating it up.
Oh, there's a tent city over by me.
There's
in Franklin Village.
Yeah, it's all over the fucking place, dog. And there's a bunch of social workers and bureaucrats that are making tons of money off of this, and then we got to deal with the fucking bums.
Says, according to LA Times, just in Los Angeles alone, it's $430 million are going towards the homeless in the city of Los Angeles.
That's a big number.
It's you could literally open up a fucking goddamn an apartment building, just put them in that bitch.
What?
Well, what was that shit? What was that, Amsterdam or some shit like that? And goddamn, in The Wire, where they just had the drug zone. And just do that, man. Just everyone go over there. Get the fuck out of my hair. You know how to trigger me. You always talk about fucking bums.
No, I was talking about a fight in McDonald's.
Yeah, just where the bum city was at. And that fucking manager has put up with you know that he's had it up to here with fucking lunatics.
But it's just incredible to me that, I mean, he knows he's on camera. And
he didn't give a fuck. Yo, dude,
he's just slinging things.
Dude's been dealing with fucking, that young black kid was nothing to him. He's been dealing with fucking just maniacs that go in there fucking screaming at themselves.
And he follows him out in the parking lot.
Hey, he didn't give a fuck. He was like, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, there you go, bro. People don't even understand. I think L.A., New York, and San Fran is just awful for bums. Don't even talk to me about that shit. Don't even talk to me about that shit. Well, if you don't like it, clean it up after. Well, no.
California wants to spend over $700 million next year for their homelessness problem. That's their proposed spending.
They don't, and you know who it's going to? Bureaucrats. That money don't trickle down. You don't see shit. They don't do nothing. And it's not like the crazies are gonna go be like, you know what? I'm pretty fucking crazy.
But it's those tent cities, they're amazing. I mean, they'll actually break into the lampposts to start stealing electricity.
LA's homeless has increased 75% over the last 6 years. Why is that? We got this fucking open door policy for fucking bums. They can post up anywhere. The older I get, the more I'm like, I feel for like a mad dog. Like, you're a business guy. You put up all this money. You put your fucking ass on the line. Your fucking credit stretched. You're just trying to like run a fucking business, and you got some fucking bum shit in front of your place. Got a goddamn tarp tent set up. They're pissing and they got. I walk by, motherfuckers will straight up have rolly chairs, fucking chilling, pissing anywhere. Yeah, they're crazy. Yeah, we'll get them some fucking help, but like until then, fuck them, bro. I got compassion, but I also feel for the people that got to live with them.
Hey, I don't like it. It's in my neighborhood. To walk through that gauntlet.
It's in everyone's neighborhood. Yeah. It's in every fucking neighborhood, and it's right now. It's like every neighborhood in LA, and they tax the fuck out of us out of here. Where's it going? Where's the money going? Pensions and welfare. It's fucking ridiculous.
There's a lady over in the UK who is suing a dating service because they didn't match her up, but she's really spending a lot of money. Her name is Teresa Berkey.
Does she got a picture? Let's see how she looks.
Yeah. So that's not really a flattering shot there. There she's on the street, but here's some more. Oh, look.
She looks high maintenance. Go back up. She's walking around with the fucking just an awful blue suit. She almost looks like a fucking Scientologist, except for she has a Hermes belt on, like a Scientologist with an Hermes belt on.
But so she registered with this company 70/30, and she paid them, looks like about $15,000, which is hard to understand. But the idea was that, by the way, she's 47.
She wants to meet a rich guy. That's what this is for.
Not only that, but someone with multiple residences throughout the world. So she's going big. And
so she pays $15,000 so that she can get set up with a rich guy, and now she's mad that no rich man will have her.
A 47-year-old Dutch mother of 3.
Who the fuck wants that?
I don't know. I'm sure she's I can't say she's a lovely person.
The fact that she's suing kind of proves that she's not a lovely person.
I know. Really.
The fact that she's suing because nobody wants a fucking pushing 50 with 3 kids, dumpy woman. Yeah, I'm a fucking millionaire. Sign me up. Let me take care of these 3 fucking assholes and this this woman shaped like an egg. Yeah, hook me up. Yeah, but I worked my ass off for the last 50 years. I sacrificed everything. I lost my wife and my kids and paying my ex-wife fucking hundreds of thousands of dollars of alimony. I'm still caked the fuck up. But you know what I need? I need another fat fucking lady that I can take care of. And hopefully she can have 3 asshole kids that I can help put through college and buy them fucking Xbox 12s or whatever the fuck they got nowadays. She's suing them. Give me a fucking break. You're literally suing someone because you're ugly.
It's just hard to understand what she really thought was going to happen for that kind of money. I mean, that's just a huge amount of money to me.
Nothing's guaranteed either, man.
I know.
And for all you know, maybe some dudes hit on her and she turned them down.
Right.
Like, we don't even know the whole story. Maybe guys were fucking into her and she wasn't her. She didn't She didn't find the match that she found necessary.
She claims she was never put in contact with any of the men used to lure her into the signing up, but they gave her some other options, so I guess they weren't up to...
Well, that's what they did. That's what they did to me with fucking... I forgot which dating site was. It wasn't Christian Mingle. Some other fucking You Harmony or eHarmony. I was like bored. I took the test. I was like, oh, let me take the fucking test because everybody wants to hear about themselves. You know, some ego shit. So I took the test, and then they just kept hitting me up. They're like, hey, this girl's interested in you. This girl's interested in you. So I'm like, fuck, dude. I'm missing money here. I'm missing the fucking chicks. So I fucking sign up. And I'd sign up for the 6-month thing because I was like, that was the price of a hooker. I was like, for the price of a prostitute, I can get 6 months of the dating service. And none of those women were interested in me. It was all, then when you read the fine print, it was like, they might be interested in you. So I'm sure that dating site probably did the same thing to her. Kind of pulled the old okey doke on her ass.
Well, they say they offered her 6 matches, all of them plainly successful men in her preferred age bracket who are open to having kids. She wants more kids? Oh, no, maybe just her kids.
I don't think she can have more kids.
Yeah, probably not.
I think that menopause.
There she is on the bed if you want to check her out again.
Let me see. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
She's about pink as my dick. Yo, if my dick was wearing a wig, that's what she looks like. She's not bad looking. I'm sure she was pretty back in the day. Oh, come on. What does she do? Is she a professional? It looks like she was a professional.
No, I think that last shot was the owner of the company that she's suing.
She's suing that lady?
Yeah.
Go back. Let's see her. Yeah. She looks kind of like an old Croatian or some shit like that. I don't know. Like, she looks Eastern European or something.
She's Dutch.
To me. Dutch? Go back to she got her kids blurred out. Oh, great. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, let me help pay for your kids' college, too. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Oh, and I get to deal with your ex-husband, too. That's awesome. Sign me up. The fact that she's suing a dating site because she can't get a date kind of tells you the person that she is.
She paid a lot of money. I'd want it back, too. $15,000 for that.
To gold dig.
I know.
15 grand to gold dig. Let's be real. She's not looking for love. She's looking for luxury.
Yeah. Come to think of it, she's a terrible person.
Yeah, multiple houses and shit.
I'm trying to be nice here, but she sucks.
Yeah, fuck her. And her kids.
Oh.
I'm sure they're great. Learn a lot from mom. Use your pussy as a bargaining chip. That's right. That's the other thing too. Like a lot of these cats, like this sounds out cold, but like her value is drastically declining. What is she bringing to the table besides fucking 3 mouths to feed? 4, including herself.
I mean, she must have some money if she's dropping that kind of money on this.
Yeah, I guess so. She just don't want to. Yeah, maybe she's rich and doesn't want to hang out with no broke dudes. Yeah. Good luck. You think she'll win?
I mean, I'm sure. I bet she signed some agreement that.
Yeah, there's some fine print in there that's like you are not guaranteed to get a fucking mate. Yeah. I'd love to see the guys that she turned down that weren't good enough for her. Oh, he's got a place in Croatia that's not good enough for me. I wanted Monaco. What else?
Sadly, Joe Jackson has died. He died earlier today at about, looks like 3:30 a.m., according to family sources that spoke to TMZ, and this was over at a hospice in Las Vegas.
R.I.P. He was he whooped their ass, but he beat some hits out of those children. He beat the hits. He beat the hit out of Michael Jackson.
So he was hospitalized in June with terminal cancer. His family had been flocking to his bedside since, and his wife Catherine had been at his bedside, as were some of his children and grandchildren.
Yeah.
He was 89.
Oh. Hey. He was a very abusive, very, very, very abusive father. Clearly fucked up the kids. I've never seen, really, the kids were fucking tortured. Half of them got their whole face reworked. That's some real self-hate going on there. He must have been a real dick. But ABC, he just 1, 2, 3. That was,
Well, they're calling him here saying
I want
that
you back.
He might be the most successful parent managing his children in the history of music.
Hands down. I would put him and then the Beach Boys.
Okay.
Yeah, Beach Boys got fucking hits. You might not like them, but you might think they're corny and shit, but Brian Wilson's dad, another fucking asshole, would just beat the shit out of their kids and fucking abuse the fuck out of them, but man, they got hits.
Screwed him up bad.
Brian Wilson? Yeah. You ever see that movie? You was fucked, son. All right, so that, yeah. All right. R.I.P. to you, Joe Jackson. Thank you for Mike and Janet and LaToya, because I got to see her naked. And Tito, just because his name is Tito. And Jermaine. And anybody else I forgot.
Okay, hit you with some good news.
Give me some good news.
And now, time for good news.
There is this shuttle driver over in Massachusetts, and he found a purse with $8,000. He's a good Samaritan here, Mark Trocchio, and he went into...
He's a what driver?
Shuttle.
Oh, he's a shuttle driver? He found a purse with $8,000 in that bitch?
Yeah, well, and he found a purse with $8,000. He's a good Samaritan here, Mark Trocchio, and he went into...
He's a what driver?
Shuttle.
Oh, he's a shuttle driver? He found a purse with $8,000 in that bitch?
Yeah, well,
What, she sell drugs or some shit?
Well, maybe, but they're saying here that she was on vacation from Georgia, and she had all her IDs, credit cards inside, and $8,000 just walking around town. That's just not smart. Sorry. $8,000. But he found it, went into a local business, and the woman was actually in that business with her kids. They were trying to console her, and he reunited her with the money.
I wonder if she gave him a reward.
She tried. He turned it down and left.
Look at the fucking gentleman. What a fucking champ. I remember that one time, man. I was in a poor neighborhood, and I didn't have and this wasn't that much money, but it was like a few $100s cash that I had in an envelope, and it fell out my pocket, and my neighbor fucking found it and gave it back to me. She was cool as hell. She was like this white trash lady. With her fucking, she lived with her brother and her fucking boyfriend at the same time. It was like one of those weird deals where you didn't really know what was going on. And she had a fucking toddler that was always wearing, just would cruise around, just diapers and barefoot all over the neighborhood. I wonder what that kid's doing. He was a beast. He would jump off of the tallest shit. He was 2 and would climb on top of cars and just jump onto the fucking pavement. Kid was a badass. Bobby. Shout out to Bobby. That was her name. She was cool, man. She had a Stingray that she never drove.
And he did admit there was a time in his life when he would not have given it back because he was screwed up on drugs and alcohol, a former Marine, and now he's 17 years clean. So
good on him, man. That's fucking cool, dude. I know a lot of people are like, that's dumb. I'd have kept the money. Well, yeah. He didn't. He gave it back to that lady.
Would you? $8,000 just found in the purse.
That'd be a tough one. I don't know. I think I would.
I feel terrible if I took that. Especially if it's like this.
If it's got the ID, if it's got the ID in it, I don't know, man. 8 racks.
That's a lot.
It's a lot of money. I'm going to go ahead and say yes so you guys can think I'm a good person. Of course I would. And I'd throw in another 1,000 just for her pain and suffering. That's how good of a person I am.
It's admirable.
Yep. And I would bring reusable fucking bags to the grocery store so that I don't pollute the environment. And I would reduce my carbon footprint all in one fell swoop. I would ride my bicycle to her house to help stop global warming.
It's very inspiring.
Yeah. I might save a dog, too. If I found one. On the way. That was the news.
You are checking out the All Out Show with Rude Jude on demand.
That was the show. I want to thank Rich DeMuro for coming by and talking about technology with us. Alex is a producer. John's a producer. Chris is on the boards. Keenan is the associate producer. And Jet is our intern and handled the phones today. My name is Jude Anthony Angelini. I want to thank all of y'all for listening. I hope you have a great day. Bust ass, relax, do whatever you're going to do next, but just do it well. That's all I'm saying. Just do that shit well. I'll be back with you tomorrow. We got the pill mix and more. Shape 45. We out this beach.